I know it's late. I was on TikTok, but good news is I'm able to share my videos from TikTok, which I'm really happy about. Thanks to Amazon. Laugh out loud. When you get to YouTube Studio, you have to download it. So I was able to share it over, and he keep it in there. And I did. I did this over there. Thought it was okay. Wasn't bad. But I have two ladies to make. So I figure I hop on here and get lady done again. Alright. Put my sharpener over there and we'll start this sketch. This one is, she has her eyes closed. Kind of looks like a little diva. I guess she really kind of is the dog diva. Honestly. She has the best hair. She really does. I'm sketching the outside of her hair, and I was told that the more I do this, the more faster I will get. And I really hope that's true. I'm sketching the outside of her hair now. I am doing tarot card readings too, if anybody's out there. I try to figure I get a video in either way. She has such nice, lustrous hair, I'll tell you. Alright. Alright. Now our fur comes over here. Alright. So now I'm going to shade in these areas. A little shading is always good. And then I'm going to do the little pastels with it. Just to show the highlights in her hair. I think her hair is the best thing I like about this. I really do like this hair. Out of all the characters, she has great hair. Alright, we got the outside. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, how are you? Yeah, I know about smoke alarm battery. I have told my husband many times about this. He's too busy. But yeah, I did this on TikTok and I was able to upload the video on TikTok Studios and keep it and put it in my Amazon photos and I brought it over. That one was very, it took me about an hour, that one. I downloaded it like an hour ago. But how you guys doing? Oh, you like it? Yeah, I'm getting good with I'm able to draw dogs. I'm very excited about being able to draw dogs. Maybe soon one day I'll be able to draw Chong. I did I mean I like his photography. Of course, I'm the one that takes it. All right. Let's go this way. But I had all my friends wants these sketches. They wanted me to make them a sketch of Lady. They're in love with Lady and the Tramp, I guess. So I have one more of these to do. I'm gonna do the hair because it seems like she has so much hair, so much. But how you guys been? I feel like I haven't talked to you for an entire day, but I think I haven't because I had to work the other day, and then I thought I was on Monday. I'm pretty sure it was on Monday. I think I was. Yeah, I was. I've been having so much problems with hacking these days. And I didn't get in trouble or nothing because of the hacking or bothered because I have Google security because I'm paranoid. And I have 5 security cameras when people I don't like come in my house, so I don't really worry about these things too much. But that's about it. I don't really try to have drama in my life. My son, he was shocked that I actually got he apparently there was a viral video somewhere and I didn't notice which one it was because I just like to make videos. I wanted just to have my life as a digital creator and be done with it, but life found other things for me. This is why I like to do my photography and segments and stuff because this is who I am. I like to be doing things like this. All right, I shaded this and then her massive hair this way before I even get there. Well, I don't trust people. I mean, and who should? I mean, you get on social media, you get all these scammers. This is why I don't worry because everybody always asks me, "Oh, aren't you worried about being scammed?" Apparently, Facebook is bad because Google, my security, they won't let me sign in with Google. And if you can't sign in, they let me sign in and with Google on TikTok. The one platform that the government was all pissed off about apparently has good security. So, but yeah, I'm very paranoid about these people. They come in, they scam you, and just all the stuff. And I'm not about to be scammed. I'm not going to have my information bothered or nothing. There's enough problems people have in life without having to worry about this. Alright. And this has to go here. Lady is so detailed. She really is. She's like one of the most detailed things you could draw. And everybody keeps requesting this in my life. Maybe it's because they like the way I'm drawing her. I don't know. I thought the Shadow Demon was good. But my friends, they said it was good, but they really like Lady. So here I am, and I'm giving one to a resident. And I'm feeling my pastels. Oh, you got that too? Yeah, I pay $100 a year for mine. I just paid her for the whole year. And they're wonderful. They literally let you know when everything. I've never had a problem, ever, not once, with Google. It really is. If you want to be secure on the internet, it's honestly the best way to go because I feel. I mean, if I'm not being hacked with this, I don't think anybody would. So that's too round. That's what I mean. This is so damn detailed. You gotta make sure it's not round. It has to be a specific way. Lady is difficult sometimes. You gotta get the nose perfect and everything. But yeah, this is why I get like this. But I don't trust the people when they come in. They come into the house. Yeah, they say they're checking for this, and I get it. I truly get it. But the thing is, they're always looking for something else. They're always looking for something else. And I get it. So I put the cameras everywhere they would possibly have to look. And the maintenance people really absolutely hate coming in here. They always have. And I called them from work when they had their little inspection. See, it's not long enough. I don't want to make it too long because she's not a German Shepherd like Mr. Chong. But did you guys like the photography I did? I do like to do that. Me and Chong like to have fun. We enjoy it. He enjoys it all. I have a fun dog. I am blessed to have a good dog. And he just came into my life out of nowhere. My friend just said she had a litter of puppies and I had to take one, and I didn't have to pay for him. He was free. People even ask me how much I paid for him. I'm like, nothing. Because I had to take him to the vet, so I wasn't paying for him. And then she couldn't feed the puppies and all that, and she ended up giving some to the police department, which hopefully they're okay, his brothers and sisters, because now they're police dogs. But Chong, he has the life of leisure. He definitely does. Well, I got this so far. Getting her face is sometimes the biggest challenge with this. It really is. But how you guys doing? How was your St. Patrick's Day? Oh, hi. How, Carl? Yeah, you can ask a question. Yeah, I was over here live streaming. I don't drink. I used to, but I kind of gave all that up. I really did. Okay, her hair comes this way and under the chin, so. Alright. So I'm gonna sketch in this. And then bring this through. Alright. I'm waiting for your question, my friend. Chong just chilling right now. Oh, I am chilling. I don't know what the hell happened, but TikTok likes me. That's a scary thought, really. When TikTok likes you a lot. I'm getting popular over there. I have an actual, it says Chong the dog. If you guys want to go over there, it's pretty much the same thing. It's the same thing that's here. I'm gonna put in a little heart for this. And I gotta bring her hair out more. But yeah, it's been a day. The TikTok people can't get enough of me. I didn't know it was that interesting. I beat out 65. I did better than 65% of their live streamers. I was shocked. I really was. I'm not a vain person and I don't do anything overly special. I don't sing and dance, so I really don't really think much of it. And they really like me over there. I'm starting to get buzz. Oh no, I'm right-handed. It's the camera. The camera does this. The camera will what it looks right is left, and what looks left is right. This is it's like a mirror. I know this because sometimes going on my when I'm going on YouTube looking at all the knitters and stuff, that's what happens is I'm trying to see how they're doing their stitches and it gets crazy. Because I think they're using their left and they're using their right, so that this is how I know this information, and that's the only reason I know it. Because trying to watch a knitter, because I knit, I think I just started that. It was like one of these things I started because I didn't want to have Alzheimer's, and if you do something to stimulate your mind, and knitting is a really good booster because you're constantly your brain's making sure you have a stitch. It will help you. It helps your brain because your brain is a muscle. It really is. It has to be used, and if you use your brain and muscle it up enough, it does good stuff. So now I gotta get these eyes. This is the tricky part. Yeah. Oh, I am. But I'm the master of none. I am the jack of all trades, but the master of none. I even know how to do plumbing. It's crazy, but I do. I can do plumbing. When I was divorced for a little bit, that's what I did. I did this plumbing because what are you supposed to do? Ask your ex-husband that hates your guts to come and fix things. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I do. So I went ahead and just started doing it. When I do my plumbing, it's always a thingamajiggy. I do like instead of I get aggravated at work because sometimes these maintenance men, they drive me nuts. They really do. But they'll just come by and well, like a toilet will be down, so I do my little stuff, and I get out and I call them the doohickeys. As crazy as that sounds, and my coworkers think it's hilarious, and that I'll be sitting there and I'll fix the damn toilet, and I just like I don't really feel like hearing their mouth, and everybody be laughing. And then by the time the maintenance men get there, they're like, oh, it's fixed, and all they had to do was do a little part, and they didn't have to get to the whole thing to the next day. They're like, oh, who did that? And they were like, oh, they're like, Michelle did it. So I told the maintenance man, I was like, I don't know any of the tools, but I can help you. I know about doohickeys, and they think it's hilarious. They just be like, no, we're good with your doohickeys. But yeah, in my life, that's what I do. I just do a bunch of stuff because, and then I installed a call light because we had a call light that was out, and it was on the weekend, and of course, I had to listen to everybody's bitching. Everybody's bitching. And I was like, I am not about to do that. I went to the front desk, and I went ahead and I told the secretary, I was like, I go, you need to find me. You need to go ahead and find me. I told her you need to go ahead and find me a call light. So she found me a call light, and it just so happens the lady's son fixed elevators, and we fixed this. We fixed it, me and her son. So I saved the day. All right, this doesn't look right. I think it's a snout. I think I gotta fix this. This is what I mean about this stuff. But yeah, this is what I do all the time. But yeah, go ahead and ask your question. I'm just over here just trying to fix these eyes because it looks crazy. You don't set ladies' eyes, right? It goes to hell in a handbasket, is what it does. Here's a little bit of this. Alright. This is the hardest part of Lady and the Tramp. It's like trying to draw a Disney princess. And honestly, it's a really good practice for other stuff. That's why I kind of like Lady because she's so damn complicated sometimes. She really is. Alright, it goes like this line. And I didn't get a couple lines right. And it's going to turn out bad. But yeah, I was going through the hallway at work and we had a famous artist that I took care of. And his name was Thomas Denny. And he's dead now, so I could say his name. But he did a lot of stuff for the Cleveland Indians, which is not the Cleveland Indians anymore. He used to use pastels, and he would sketch, And when he did his sketchings, he would use pastels. I took care of him for God. I've been in that place too long, but I took care of him for God 8 years. And when I showed an interest in drawing, he of course was my teacher, and he did Thomas Edison, and his stuff was in books. I mean, actual like art books. This is what he actually had a living doing it, just not a YouTube thing. He actually was an actual artist that was recognized nationally, and he was amazing. And he helped me. He really, really helped me. He would tell me, like, give me pointers and just different stuff. Okay, there's supposed to be a white. It's supposed to be shaded out where it's not like that. There you go. It's a little better. So, when Tom died, I decided that I was going to try to, I don't know, live out his legacy here because he wanted me to be a better artist. So I'm trying. I'm trying to bring in the reins of Thomas Denny, rest in peace, because he's gonna be missed. His presence and art will be missed. It really will. He was the goat, as everybody says. He was the goat of art, but he is no longer with us. And it's sad, but I was looking at his painting and I was like, it was like looking at a picture, like somebody took a photo of Thomas Edison. That was how good it was. And then I was talking to my friend, Adrian, and she also draws, which is, I find this ironic. It's like art is a closed community. She knows I'm trying to draw, and she knows he was trying to teach me how to draw. And I told her I just want to be able to draw a raven. Honestly, I mean, I would like to be able to do the artwork for my book cover. I mean, I'm not looking for a lot here, just a little bit of, just to be able to do a little bit of artwork for my cover. That's it. And that's really all I'm looking for. So, hopefully, this gets accomplished. Alright. It's this eye over here that's bothering me. If there's not perfect placement in this, I'm just going to put a little line there. So you can tell there's another eye over here. But he was the one that would tell me to keep my lines straight and everything. And when he died, I was very sad. And I do this in Tom's memory because Tom would want me. He would want me to do this, and when he died, he did have he had a good death. He didn't feel any pain. His family was around. He had a spectacular funeral. And when I mean spectacular, I mean spectacular. He was a famous artist, so obviously money was thrown around. And I guess that's what happens when you're celebrated for doing, because he used to do the drawings of the African Americans. I think that's the appropriate word to say over here, of the baseball players and stuff like that. And he would literally make them picture like, and he used pastels for everything. And he always started out with pencil sketches. I used to tell him before he died I wanted one of his sketches, and he was going to give me one, but his family was really greedy, unfortunately. They weren't the nicest people, and they never barely visited him. And sometimes when I did his care, when you're real sick, you know it. And he had his mind with him. It wasn't like he had Alzheimer's or nothing. We used to talk about art or something else. Because unfortunately, when you get to that stage, people are glad we're there, but they're not happy to be there. And that was the status quo. And I get it. A hospital is the last place you want to sit there and be happy to be at. You want to be at your house. So I literally, we would just talk about, we would just talk about his artwork, and he'd give me pointers. And the pointers he gave me, I'll pass on to you guys. He told me to sketch it out with pencil first. And he did all of his famous drawings this way, just sketching it out with that. And that's how he would do it. Honestly, and I figured I listened to his advice a little more than any of these art people over here. I mean, yeah. Oh god, his daddy must be home. But yeah, when you're close to a famous artist like that, you get ideas, and it made him happy. He even got a girlfriend. And the thing is, sometimes, and she was another resident, and he really liked her. And she'd go visit him in his room, and I didn't say anything. I didn't say a damn word. She walked, she did her thing, and whatever they did in that room, I didn't care. And I even told him that. And some of the aides were really, I don't know, funny about it. It's not like they gave me a heads up. If you're given a heads up, you're given a heads up. And I know that sounds bad, but it's true. I figured, he's a man. He was paying a lot of money to stay there. He wasn't bothering nobody. He wanted to go have his girlfriend visit in his bedroom. Who am I to judge? So we just got close, and he was pretty happy with our conversations, and I would like start sketching and sketch the way he told me to sketch a lot of times. And I've been practicing for about in all the years, like I got the knowledge and stuff, but I really didn't start sketching a lot of it until like maybe 9 months ago. I mean, I would do little things, but he always would let me know, when okay, this is supposed to go here. I'm trying to get this line perfect because lady could be something to do here. But yeah, sometimes when I miss Tom, I'll just go sketch, but I know that he would want me to do this, so I know a lot of interesting people. I even known an engineer. I took care of one of him. I took care of the engineer, and he was on he he was on Amazon. He used to sell a lot of stuff. He had his own business and everything, and we called him the governor because you got in that room And I tell you, he had a list and he took a whole hour to get up. And he was worth millions. So you don't rush a millionaire for nothing. I would get him up and he would literally started doing his Amazon thing and all that, and his wife would come in if they had stuff to do with the office or whatever, and he didn't have use of his legs, but man did he have his mind. He gave me a lot of like Wi-Fi stuff and everything. And he gave me like different computer knowledge and ideas on how to fix things and everything. And I like to say that you do learn from people. And that's why I'm over here, because I do like the conversation. And because honestly, I'm trying to get my social skills up. And I know that sounds crazy, but I am. I am absolutely trying to get my social skills up because I'm autistic, folks. I really am. And sometimes when you're autistic, you just say some crazy shit. And sometimes, you're socially awkward. Or you just say what you really feel, and then that really gets you in trouble. If I wasn't such a good worker, I'd have been fired. I have told people to F off at work. I made sure the residents weren't around. But one girl at work was trying to tell me I didn't help and all this bullshit. And she was on her phone a lot. I go by the nurse's station, right? She's right there and talking her crap. She made me so angry, and it was just there was no one around but just us nurses and stuff, and the nurses don't like her. So I heard her loud and clear. So I said, "Okay." I go, "I don't help you. Who was getting those call lights?" I was like, I don't think there's a ghost around here getting call lights, and I changed some of your people." I got on her ass. I lightweight made her cry. She doesn't say hello to me no more. And I'm okay with it. And the thing is that we know her personally. She's on her fifth DUI. She'd be drinking and stuff, and she's an AA, and I get it. I was just like, because I'm very sensitive. I've had family members in AA, and sometimes you need it. But it doesn't give you no excuse to be an asshole now. So I went by there. I called her it. I don't care. I call people out. And somehow it did not make it to my boss. It never does make it to my. And actually, a couple times she did. She tells me that the one time, because I worked on assistant living before I made it to these other units. She would generally send people to work with me and my best friend Carol if she wanted them to leave. It's crazy, but this is true. I was the person that would make them quit because I don't put up with their bullshit. I'm not. I refuse to put up with their bullshit. And I always told my boss that. I'd be like, "Honey, I couldn't deal with it." And then she would laugh and she goes, "At least you tell me the truth." And then somebody else goes around calling someone an asshole or something. And she'll be firing them, which is crazy. But this is why I stay where I'm at. I've been there about 11 years. They told me that I am not allowed to leave unless I become YouTube famous. And even then, They still want me to work there. And honestly, I think I would miss the place because now I do have a lot easier assignments. I have way easier assignments now that I'm happy with. I kind of like it like this, honestly. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not bad the way it is. It really isn't. I kind of like it the way it is. I don't know if I want to do a little color though. Well, first sketching it isn't bad. Just for pencil. Maybe I can add just a little color. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of pencil sketching. Maybe I'll just take my handy dandy new things. But yeah, I have my cards. I did some questions over on TikTok. I have no problem doing your guys' questions. I actually like it. This actually relaxes me, this kind of stuff. I don't understand why. Probably because this is the way my people are. And I say this because it's an autistic joke. But yeah, this is how my people are. We like our arts and crafts. I'm really liking these new ones, but why isn't there it goes? I'm just gonna lightly sketch like browns and stuff in here. I mean, it's okay for a pencil sketch, but I don't want to do heavy color, but I want to do a little. I feel a little color would be better. And my new pastels I'm in love with. These are basic soft pastels. These were these are prefer as a professional set, and these are really good for blending. They really are. I like these a lot. And they weren't that much. If you're an Amazon Prime member, they're only like I think I paid like $26 for them on my Prime, and they're around like $40. So you can't beat that deal. I mean, I think it's a good deal. But then again, I'm always sketching. So, all right, I'm gonna start bringing some lines in this way and just curvy around here, just a little bit curves. I'm just gonna bring little lines this way to blend it in better. There we go. I'm just gonna do these lines right on the edge here, just to start the hair going this way. Just to outline the sketch, I just this I the last one I colored it all the way with these things, but this one I think looks pretty sketch style. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna soften these in, bringing this down. There we go. I'm just gonna bring it down this way. It was a technique my friend Tom showed me. So I got one ear done. I'm gonna do the other ear. I'm gonna wave it out. bring it in this way. It's almost like a pencil. This is almost literally like dealing with your pencil. That's why I like them so much. And I'm going to curve these in. I'm curving in the color because I want people to focus on Lady's prettiness here. She is a pretty lady. She is a very pretty dog. Alright. I'm just going to keep doing happy waves this way. Alright, I'm going to do this around her face too. Because the darker parts of her are this way. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to be like super good at Lady before all this is over. Alright. I think I'm going to just a real light sketches this way. Real lightness this way. You want a real light touch in the middle sometimes. So that's what we're going to do, that real light touch, just to give it all a nice little color. And you usually do this the way you want people to look at it. Because you want people to kind of look up. So you want emphasis on all different sides. But essentially, you want them to look side to side here. So I'm going to wave just a little dusting of the lines this way. Because it is professional style. This is the way Tom would have done it. And he's literally the best artist I know. His Thomas Edison is, like I said, nothing short of amazing. And that is true facts. But I think he would be proud of me. I mean, I wish he would have been able to make it out of the nursing home, but I guess that wasn't his fate. We never know what's going to happen to us from day to day. Alright. So we got that so far. Alright, this lady here, we need a lighter blue. Definitely need a lighter blue. I'm not a lighter blue, I need a lighter of this color here. I'm gonna shade over this way. Since our heads turn. Okay, there's her mouth here. Alright, the stripe is we're going to go from there to there. I want to keep it away from the eyeball. I do not want this all getting mixed up here. And there. Alright, then we're going to get our lighter color going, the lighter brown. And I'm doing that just to guide that way. But yeah. I am sometimes I can be a nice asshole at times. I mean, as long as people are nice to me, I'm nice to them. But the minute you get all crazy with me, that's what happens. I don't get butthurt, but you're asking for it after that. It's just put that way. It's not a good day for you because I don't put up with that. And I won't. I deal with state coming all the time and crazy residents. And I'm not about just, I'm going to deal with stupid people. And I'm not. We've called the DON a lot of times, me and my friend. The other day she called Connie because she's told her to get up there or someone's gonna go to jail and it's probably gonna be her. And she came and broke up a situation because the residents get mad at us for no reason. I get they're angry they're there. I get it. I totally get it. I would be angry if I was there too. And I really do, but sometimes they just get insane. And they expect a whole lot. And then my favorite is they pay a lot of money for therapy. And therapy's supposed to be the end all, I guess. But this is what they do. They act like just because they go to therapy, they're going to walk. And the thing is, I mean, if your condition adheres where you can't walk, how? I mean, we can't make you walk. It just makes sense. And some of these guys are just ridiculous about it. And they get mad at us, and it's like I don't know what to tell you. Some of these people, we have a very good department for this thing, for therapy, but I mean they literally expect therapy to do a lot, and that's the thing. All right, I'll just do that. I've got her eye here. I'm doing the top there. Trying to get some of this done. I'm giving her a heart necklace. I'm going to shade it in black. I figured I might as well switch it up. Yeah, but this is you guys would probably be love me at work. You'd be laughing. I keep you guys laughing all the time at work. As the other aides, and the crazy thing is the nurses did not try to stop me. I'm sitting there going off with the F word and everything. Nobody stopped me. This is how much they disliked her. It's crazy. This is literally because this woman is crazy. And I swear to God, she came to work high the one day. I swear she did, but I don't really care. I don't mind weed. I'm a weed smoker myself, so I really don't care about. I don't care about the weed, and I don't. I just care about if you're going to be an asshole or not. Because we're there to take care of residents and we're there to try to better the lives of our people and go home. That's it. I generally, most of the stuff that I do is for the residents. One of these ladies is going to be for the residents. We call her Gigi. She used to be a nurse. And I tell you, Gigi's something. Even though I only work weekends, she tries to find my schedule all the time. And I tell her, she go, "Oh, you're not over here today." And I always tell her, I was like, I float because I told Connie that I don't feel like going to jail dealing with working with certain people, so they just kind of float me around, and I'm fine with that. I'm good with it. It is what it is. I'm fine. But this resident will look for me. And Gigi's always looking for me, so I told her I was going to make her a lady in the tramp. And she said she wants a lady. It's her favorite. So, hey, babe. I've been on a Lady the Tramp mood.
What's on that off tomorrow?
Are you off?
No.
Well, that's why I did extra shirts for you.
Jake told me when he stop Chong when he picked me up. Chong, come on, stop. When he picked me up, he was like, "Rob, man, I hate the ass." He's like, "We all happy that you're back, but he's like, you mind coming in tomorrow? He's like, if you want, you'll have to." But he's like, just like the old days, it's all yours if you want it. I'm like, yeah. He's I was thinking like 8 to like 4. I'm like, yeah. He's like, if you want to stay long, you can. I'm like, bro, look. I said, once I get a set schedule, I'll do that. But I said, let's get me custom and doing this again. He's like, no, I got you.
Hey.
And what he was telling,
and
look, and what he told me today too. This it seems like Ferris has a plan. So the guy that took my place at Tony K's?
Yeah.
Well, Ray, his son, who runs the team, I guess is telling Christian he wants him back there. And Christian was telling him, "Stop, Chong!" Was telling him that he doesn't know if he wants to be back at teams, but he said Ray really wants him back.
Well, yeah, he knows the menu, knows how to deal with those people.
And Jake was like, "Well, you got to choose, bud. We can't choose for you." And I straight up asked Jake, and I'm like, was this like a plan? He's like, I think it is, bro. He said, I think Ferris' plan is to push him back to team and have you back here full time. And he said Ferris said he wanted me to come back full time. That's what Jake told me.
That's good for you.
I think I know what that means because you know what? It's not working out over there for him. So because today he was 12 to 7. He stayed a little longer, but he wants set time so he can just leave. He's not even doing my DV. He does 1 DV, 2 to DV.
Well, he used to be a kitchen manager over on TV.
Well, yeah, I had to work with him today, and let me tell you, he was bossing my ass around like I didn't know shit. And Jake was like, "Bro, man, he's like, I don't want you." I'm like, "I'm not gonna argue, bro. You know me." But I said, he comes at me, I'm putting in his place, bro. Fair warned him. Well, not Christian, but Jake.
Yeah.
I just told him I'm not gonna start shit. When he starts shit with me, I'm in.
Alright, I'm blending in this one area, just real lightly.
Watch out.
With this, the husband's excited. He's back with his kitchen job.
So, but I'm happy to be back there. There was more people that was like, "Oh, Rob." I'm like, "What's up?" They're like, "Oh, are you back? I'm like, "I'm back." And like they told me, they need someone that knows the whole menu.
Well, yeah. Who knows the menu more than you?
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're good with Lady. What is your issue over there? Angel. Yeah, my house is a chaotic zone. I have a zoo, friends. I really do. That's why I'm always cleaning. Alright, these oil pastels are so good. And I wanted these so bad because when you're more accomplished with them, after you sketch it out, they're supposed to come out nice. And here we go. Here's a lady. And I'm going to end the stream. And thank you. Oh, I got two people. All right, if you are, I'm going to do the background of this. If you want a tarot card reading, let me know because I finished my one lady here. And I have this lady I did. So let me know because I'm going to be smudging in my background. Oh, Siberia. I never had anybody from Siberia before. I'm so excited. I made a joke. It was probably a bad joke. But I made a joke about when our winter was. And I even said I think Siberia's weather came and got us over in Ohio. So I feel for you guys. It's cold over there. I see these temperatures sometimes they have in Siberia, and it's crazy. Crazy. Alright, I'm smudging this out, getting this background nice. I use the chalk pastels for the background because they're cheaper than the softer pastels. I don't want to, and I did order them from Amazon. I don't know, and do you guys get Amazon delivered from Siberia? I was just wondering. What do you need, Angel? Angel, go. Go. But I guess that's the question that's going in my head that I'm just dying to know. Do you guys get Amazon? Because I hope you do, because it's my best friend. I'm not sure how far Amazon goes. I thought they were worldwide. I know they make a lot of money. Oh, you must have not had your question. I mean, the answer to my question. But I'm sketching out lady. I did another sketch over on TikTok. I kind of like this one. This one's not bad either. I thought the TikTok one was good, but this one has elegance of its own. I'd be loving my sketching materials. I use the master pastels and I have some plastic soft pastels I use for the inside. They're excellent for blending. Excellent. They really are. And as my one resident told me, blend it in with your finger. So that's what I'm doing. I'm blending this in with my finger, the background. Here we go. And you could get really good Disney style sketches. You don't have to be buying them on Etsy and everything. You can make all this on your own. See? That's nice and blended out. I'm going to do the same thing for in here. I'm going to blend that out. Blend this that way. So it looks nice. And I'm literally, I guess they say you can use paper too. But I don't know. The finger method seems just as good if you don't have the other. There, we're gonna blend that there. Then you don't have to see all these lines. I didn't even blend in the last one. There you go. Now she's all done. Now she looks pretty. Pretty lady. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one done too. I'm gonna blend in that one. And you don't really even need paint when you're doing this kind of thing here. There you go. I don't know, it almost looks like a puppy version of her, but that's okay. It's alright to have the puppy version too. But here we go. My new friend from Siberia. I got that one. She blended in pretty. And then this one. And I got two Lady of the Tramps for the day. And I know you're coming on late and stuff, but I do come on other times. So if you subscribe, you'll see when I pop in, because sometimes I generally do this when my husband's at work. So, and I hope you have a great evening. And through this episode, I showed you guys exactly how to start and finish one of these. I did one on TikTok and the other, and my TikTok one is in the videos. It'll even say sketching of Lady from Lady and the Tramp, and it's my TikTok one. So, and thank you for listening, and you guys are awesome.